Hey everybody, this is Wreck Rider, and welcome back to Let's Play Trauma Team. I wonder what kind of mood Maria is in after that horrific revelation. Probably not too good.
Doctor, how was your day?
Oh, right,
yeah,
my day at
what's
the
up?
hospital. It was
I worked
pretty
really
terrible.
hard today.
I went to get my
Someone else
lunch,
said he'd treat me to dinner.
and
You wanna come
the
with
guy that
wanted to
fills
take her, but she keeps
the
inviting
fountains in the cafeteria, he screwed up. He transposed the
Sorry, I'll pass.
lemonade, which I usually get,
Eat up.
and Sprite. So,
What? Do you have other plans, Dr. Torres?
so I
come
filled
on.
my
Let's not bother anymore. Let's go, Emma.
what is it?
Oh, all right.
I filled my
See you
bottle
later,
that I
then.
usually bring in.
This is so not like me.
Which is the same standard size as their drink, so they have no problem with it. And it saves them cups, which, you know, they're appreciative of. But I didn't realize that they had transposed the drinks until I had a swig of it, and I was really thirsty, so I took a big swig and swallowed, and then I didn't realize that it was Sprite instead of
Now this is new.
lemonade until
Something
after I
bothering
swallowed. And my
Really
body
long
does
that
not
day.
handle carbonated drinks very well. And I ingested a lot of Sprite, which is carbonated, very quickly. Normally I just don't like the
This
fizz,
is just me thinking out loud.
but ingesting that so quickly, as I discovered later that day, is a health hazard to me. So about an hour and 15 minutes later, I was going up to take a patient
Seriously,
from...
we'd all be better off without all these morons.
Thankfully, it wasn't a patient
Get it
that,
through their heads
you know,
that
needed
life.
to be critically transported. It was just a dismissal.
Why are you so
I think they were
focused on
going
being
from
right?
ortho just out the door.
This might sound
And
dumb,
when I
but
was going down to the elevator,
wanted to be a
I
hero.
felt dizzy, faint,
Hero?
decided to sit down.
Yeah. When I was 14, I accidentally started a fire at my orphanage.
Then, after
It's
a couple
smoking
minutes after I sat
really
down,
out of control.
I started sweating, and my heart rate jumped way up.
But while
You
I
know,
was
to
running away,
something
I
to
heard
something
voices.
silly like, I think it was around
Ran
180,
back
and
and
it
saved
stayed there
it.
for a
I didn't
while.
even
I was
get
really
twice.
scared that I was going to have to go to the
What's
ER
wrong
or
with that?
something.
You saved a life. That's
So-
good.
What's so good
So
about
I
it?
had,
No one started it, remember?
Well, then I found out
Still.
a
Could I
couple
help?
nurses
Thank you.
noticed I was really pale, so they
Oh.
went and took my blood pressure, and it was high.
That's all she said. Thanks.
And I told them
But it
that
made me happy.
this same thing had happened 8
That's
years
when I made up
ago
my mind.
when I drank
Decided that
drank
I'd
some
be an
root
awesome
beer at
hero who would save people.
at a local brewery, and it was more carbonated than most root beers.
Have you stayed in contact with the child you rescued?
But this instance of it happened
Oh,
longer
reminds
than
me.
the last
I
one
heard a
because
letter
I
came from me.
ingested the carbonated drink so quickly.
I've been so busy that I haven't had time to get it.
I see.
And it was pretty painful.
There's an important point you're missing.
So pretty much for the rest of the day, they wanted
There's
me
a
at the
limit to what
computer
even a hero can do by
just
himself.
calling the shots on who takes what calls rather
A
than
hero
going out and
acting on
taking
his
calls
own
myself.
only acts
Normally
in
we
vain.
rotate, but I was on that for the rest. I was on the computer for the rest of the day.
Hey, Hank!
Normally I like
What's the
doing
matter?
that because I
Leaving?
can do other things at the same time. I just
Yeah.
need to answer the phone and watch
I'm
the
going back
computer
to my
screen
room.
and whatever transport requests come up. But when we get in a lull, I can literally just go play video games if I want to. Just so long as I get my work done. But needless to say, I didn't feel like playing video games even after my little
only acts in vain.
my little problem stopped. So I went over to the lab on the first floor about half an hour after this subsided and had my blood pressure taken and my pulse checked, and both of them were fine. I mean, my blood pressure was a little bit high still, but...
What, you again?
I'm guessing,
The hell do you want from me, huh?
I'm guessing it has calmed down since, and I'm gonna have it taken again when I go into work tomorrow.
What's beginning? Stupid. I'm sick and tired
It should be back to where it belongs.
Go away! Get out of here!
And I don't have any history of medical problems like that, other than this.
Did some goddamn numbskulls run their ship aground?
Anyway, back to the mission at hand. That looks like it's going to be a handful. Sorry I went on for a little bit long there, but that's my experience of almost being a patient at the same hospital that I work at.
Don't be stupid. We need to cooperate to save these people.
I'll be fine. I can handle these patients myself. Go over there.
All right, we'll leave them in your hands.
Screw you. You'll just get in my way, you boneheads.
3 victims. That's more than before. I get the feeling that this mission is going to be very stressful.